Detroit also tough, but I don't know.
Who from Detroit?
Shit, T, Big Sean. Who else? It's a lot of
Sean
niggas.
for real.
Oh yeah, Big Sean, my top 5. That nigga tough.
Name's tough.
That nigga tough. What's wrong with that? Hold on, no. What's wrong with Big Sean in top 5? Okay, maybe top 10. Top 10. Donn on the floor. Top 10. Big Sean top 10. Big Sean not he ain't in y'all top 10. I remember what I was gonna ask y'all last episode. Like I just remember. I know y'all seen what Charlamagne said about like Chief Keef not being one of them figures.
He's wild. He's
like,
wild.
Yeah, like he talking crazy. Like y'all feel like Chief Keef should be up there with Wayne and Jay-Z and all of them as far as
I mean, we talking about influential, yeah, bro.
Hell
like,
yeah.
He's birthed so many other rappers, you know what I mean? Some of the biggest rappers today. Like get some of their style and their swag from Sosa. So
yeah. Yeah, he was talking crazy.
Without saying he didn't have the ring, but see, I don't mind him saying what he said, but he didn't have to bring Chief down neither. Right?
Yeah.
Like he could have said the rest of them niggas are influential. He didn't even have to mention Chief Keef.
It's not. Like, I think what happened was the interviewer said, "Oh, and like Chief Keef," and then Charlamagne said, "Oh no," and then that's what he said. What he said. So it wasn't just random, but
me personally, I feel like you gotta throw Chief in there.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, yeah, and I feel like somebody like Charlamagne, bro, you can't even be making that statement. Then his reasoning, trying to justify it, was just so bad and so wrong. Because it's like he's talking about the impact, like Chief Keef didn't have an impact or something like that. Like, bro, you're not living through the impact. You're like 40, 50 years old. I'm sorry, but you weren't living through the impact. Like us, we was living through the impact. We seen the world change and felt the world change. Like, I ain't gonna lie, from the way people was dressing, talking, like the words, like it brought not even just, I'm not even gonna say Chief Keef, but Chief Keef brought Chicago, you know what I mean, and their style and their lingo, their swag, and just everything to the national light, and everybody else is looking at it. You know what I mean? From a whole, from a world point of view, you know, and I just feel like we was living through it, you know, like I wasn't living through NWA and Biggie and Tupac, you know what I mean? So Charlamagne felt that impact. So it's easy for him to say that, you know, and it would be dumb for me to say, oh, NWA and Biggie and all them, they didn't have, you know, an impact. They didn't, you know, I didn't feel the impact. Of course I didn't feel the impact. I wasn't around. Like Charlamagne, you wasn't living through it. So how can you say that? You know, so I just, bro, it don't make no sense to me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That was a bad take on his part. You know what I'm saying? That shit just, you seen Chief response to it though?
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He don't really care.
I don't give no fuck. Yeah, why the hell?
But like, that shit, I feel like it kind of routed him just a little bit because he don't never talk.
Yeah.
I just feel like,
so it was like, when I seen him address it, I'm like, okay, that shit kind of ticked him off a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he was more irritated that they asked him that question. I feel like why the fuck is you asking that goofy shit? Like, get the fuck on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. I'll be irritated too. Like, nigga, you don't see what the fuck I did, bro. I did this shit. You know, like.
I could probably name 15 rappers that wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Chief Keef. I could probably name more than 15, honestly.
And like, and the way hip hop like just changed, like, I don't know, it's different now.
Yeah.
Like that is from drill music, and drill music was popularized by Chief Keef. It all made it. It's simple math.
Yeah.
Minus Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. Who the top 3 most influential rappers post 2000?
Gotta have somebody from the South in that. I don't know, like T.I., Jeezy, or Gucci.
We're talking about influent Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci.
All right, so Gucci.
But you also gotta have I'll say Future too. I think Future.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just trying to think of influential. Yeah, influential. Yeah, Future. I'll put Future.
I want
I
to put.
mean, I'll put Future over Gucci.
Mm.
I mean,
You know, hey, I feel like I can agree with that to a degree because like Future is he's like a hybrid.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He brought like a whole nother like element to the trap street shit.
And when I think of influence, I don't think of just music. That's kind of what I was just touching on with Sosa, like, you know, Future, like just with the, you know, I'm not saying it's a good influence, but with the lean, you know, the dirty Sprite, you know, the dreads, you know, just the,
Even the
I don't know,
toxicity.
that's what I was just about to say. I didn't know how to say it, but just the, you know, the bullshit, put it like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just Future. Like, and he just branded himself in a way, you know, Gucci, you know, he's definitely influential, but you know, I just got to put Future over top of Gucci.
I think Kanye for sure.
Influential.
Okay. Hell yeah, you gotta have Kanye up in that.
Yeah, that nigga. That's Kanye.
Yeah.
Post 2000. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised you ain't. I was surprised you didn't say him first. I thought one of y'all was gonna say him first.
Yeah, I was for sure thinking him first though, but
yeah.
I mean,
do y'all think that like just because you come from a certain umbrella that you can't have as much influence as other people?
What
Like
umbrella?
meaning, like how Drake come from like the Wayne tree and like Kanye come from the Jay-Z tree. Like, does that put a little more like does that make your influence like lesser?
Hell no, because you gonna make that impact. Like we feel Drake's impact, we feel, you know, Kanye's impact, regardless of Jay-Z or Lil Wayne. So
yeah,
you know, I don't think that really matters.
I only ask that because like everybody who they say is like influential, like they start like they kind of like come from their own, you know what I'm saying? Like they birthed themselves basically.
Yeah.
Chief Keef, he didn't really come from no tree. Jay-Z, like he was the first nigga to really, you know what I'm saying, talk about that get money shit in rap and like be a businessman in the rap shit. Yeah. Wayne was the first of his kind. So it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of want to say Drake got to be up there as far as like.
I feel like we're talking about influence. We got to put Sosa at 3 though. Sosa got a way bigger influence than Drake. Drake is top artist, yeah, like one of the greatest artists, yeah. But I mean, influence wise, I can't see too many people wanting to be like Drake or talk like Drake or dress like Drake or you know trying to.
That's what I was about to say. I agree on that because like with the lingo that Sosa did, like you see all these rappers mimic Sosa every single drop that they do. So it's
like, bro, what was it? I think it was one of the NFL games. Who was it? They said we smoking on that giant pack tonight.
Oh,
and it was like
Dez Bryant.
Yeah, and then like the white little lady reporter was like, "Yeah, smoking on the giant pack tonight." So I was like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "You know where that shit originates from? Like that is insane, bro. Like that's the influence I'm talking about. Like that's the impact, Charlemagne. Like that. Yeah. Do you not see it? Like that is insane, bro.
That's nuts.
Because to know what that actually means, and the fact that they're just saying it on live TV, like with pure innocence, is like wow.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Charlemagne was crazy for that one.
Yeah. For sure. I don't know. Black. I was about to say Kodak. I was just about to say Kodak. Like, I don't know. Like, does Kodak get brought up in that?
I feel like if Kodak came out, I'd say 5 years prior to when he came out, I'd say Kodak top 3. But it's like he kind of too new.
I was gonna say in this kind of generation, in this,
but is he though?
You know, in this wave, he definitely is like the most influential in a way.
For sure.
But, you're talking about like from 2000s on? No, I can't say from 2000 because the question was said from 2000 on.
Yeah, from 2000 on.
Yeah, so I can't put.
I mean, if we talking the 10s though, the 10s was where everything flipped when Future came in, Amigos, Kodak, Chief Keef, YB, Dirk. I think 10's probably in a different category than the 2000s. Probably.
I feel like hip hop just changed, like, bro, like this music just changed, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
The South used to be ran by T.I., Gucci, and Jeezy. Now it's Lil Baby, Thug, Gunna.
but we really gotta credit Wayne though. You know what I mean? If I gotta be honest, I gotta credit Wayne because just with the auto tune and just with his, you know, his bars, his wordplay, and his flows and stuff, like,
For sure.
you know, I don't know.
Even the rate he put out music, like he made niggas like want to work.
Real shit, like
Yeah.
Only
Skating,
nigga that could,
dressing, all that shit.
only
Tats
nigga
on
that
the
could,
face.
he could remix your song and make it his song. Like
But
nobody
that nigga
else can
just
do
said-
shit like
He
that.
said the dreadlocks, face tats, nigga. I'm the apex. That nigga ain't lied.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Wayne the GOAT.
Yeah, I fuck with Wayne. That's my GOAT. I don't know
Yeah,
anybody else.
yeah. He number
Nah,
one. He number one for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you said Jay-Z and you
one
said
or
T.I.
two. He
at the
one or
time.
two. One or two.
Yeah, one or two. I put
two.
Wayne over T.I. Wayne just had Wayne that nigga for sure.
Yeah, Wayne for sure too, bro.
Yeah.
He just turned 40. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. 40
That
years
shit
old.
crazy, bro. We really like grew up with that nigga.
Yeah.
That ass. I always felt like he was like much, I guess, older. Because like the things that he was doing, but it's like, bro, not that much older than us.
Yeah.
I mean, they are really.
I
said they y'all.
He ain't that much older than me.
Yeah.
Like we really watched that nigga grow up for real.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
That's how fans now about to be with YoungBoy though. Like they about to, like when he turned 35, 40 years old, like we really saw the evolution of him throughout the years. So
Yeah.
be in that same category.
I be wondering is like his stand power gonna be like Wayne shit though. It gotta be like it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, cause I don't think at this point in Wayne's career he was as big as YB is now. Would y'all say?
I don't know. It's a different time. Like I don't know. Like Wayne could put out anything. Like he could remix a song and that shit.
Okay. 5 years into Wayne's career, yes or no? Was he bigger than YB now?
Not right now.
5 or 6 years in.
5 years in, what was that? 2004, 2000. Was that Fireman at that time?
Nah, like 5 years in for Wayne probably was like Carter 1.
It's Fireman, right? No, that's Miss.
Yeah,
I Miss
like
My Dogs.
no DJ Fireman, yeah.
That's like I Miss My Dogs.
Yeah. So that's like 04. Wayne was at his biggest in 08, 09. A Millie was like that skyrocketed Wayne.
But the thing is, though, if we're gonna be real, I'm gonna be honest. This is how I feel. The longevity of YB is where I question, you know what I mean, his career. Because I feel like what Maniaci just said, Wayne peaked in like 08, and that was like 10 years into his career or some shit. That nigga was already moving type shit. Yeah. Like, I feel like, when did YB start? 2016 type shit. I feel like in 2026, 27, 28, I don't know. Do you feel like he's still gonna be, you know, where he is type shit or bigger? I feel like I can't see him getting bigger.
I don't
Wayne got bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Like,
I see what you're saying. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I at the rate this nigga going, I don't see him getting smaller neither.
I ain't ever said he ain't gonna get smaller, but I just feel like in terms of just boom.
Now I will say the difference though. I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on YB behalf, but the difference with Wayne is in that 10-year span, something clicked in that nigga head. Like he just got better. Like he kicked that shit up 3 gears every time he dropped some shit.
Yeah.
From the dedication mixtapes to No Ceilings, that nigga took that shit up like 20 notches.
Yeah, for sure.
But all that shit fire. So I don't know, man.
it's a different industry right now though too.
Yeah.
Like I think Wayne was so beloved by everybody. And it's like nowadays it's the whole blackball thing that's get tossed around, and I don't know, it might be some barriers that YB still have to like get over to make it to the Grammys or make it to the big stages like Wayne did. I don't know.
Shit don't matter no more though. Like that shit mattered back then, but it don't matter now.
I know. I feel
so.
I feel like now it's kind of irrelevant. Like you hear a lot of artists kind of talk about it, like they don't really let it get to them. But
a lot of these niggas don't give a fuck about that shit, like at all. Like just all together. Like they don't even want to be there. They don't even want to be in the building.
Yeah. And I feel like the validation really comes from us, the people. You know what I mean? I feel like if us, the people, don't give a fuck, then they don't give a fuck. Like,
I don't watch that shit. I don't know when that shit come on.
Yeah.
Like we know who the best artists are. We know who the best hip hop artist is. We know who, you know what I mean? Like we don't need like who to tell us that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of that blackball shit, y'all been seeing like Ebro and Act and all that shit going back and forth.
No, I ain't see that.
Everybody having their little back and forth about it. Meek just said something about DaBaby. Boosie just said something about DaBaby.
Oh,
Act and Ebro going back about DaBaby.
What did Act say?
So I guess like academics is blaming Ebro and Apple Music for how DaBaby is being like his album being pushed or whatever. And so Ebro was like, if you use that logic, then what's going on with Tidal, Spotify? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on with the other streaming platforms?
That's what
like,
I was about to say.
Like, yeah, so Ebro was like, this logic is dumb as fuck, basically. And like everybody else saying that DaBaby blackballed, and I'm just like, I don't think he blackballed. I just think nobody checking for that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I know there's more than 16,000 people on Spotify, you feel me? And then all the other streaming platforms. So
yeah,
like,
a nigga
I mean, Ebro only worked for Apple. So it's like, what about Tidal? What about Spotify? What about I don't even know the rest of the streaming platform. I don't know.
That nigga done though.
Like, I don't think niggas just ain't checking for that shit, bro.
This is his first ever album that sold under 100,000, I think. Like Kirk, Blame It on Baby, and Baby on Baby 1 sold over like 130K first week. Like this shit is done. I don't care if it was a surprise album.
I heard a couple snippets and shit. You know how to be posting snippets on IG and shit, but that shit just sounded booty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like
it's the same Bing Boing preschool toy beats. That's all it is.
And
I watched Sean C react to it, and I just listened to it through that. That shit was ass, bro. Yeah. Like that shit just not it. Like this shit just ain't it. At this point, he just sound like bitter.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, you brought that shit on yourself, bro.
Yeah, for real, facts.
He just contradicted to me. Like on the album, some songs he was like kind of acting like he was unapologetic, but it's like when the whole shit went down, he had his whole team issue an apology and all of this. So it's like, which one is it? Are you standing on all 10 or are you apologetic about everything? So I don't know. Nigga just confused me. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. At this point, it's just corny as hell what bro got going on.
Yeah.
I think he should have sat down a year ago and just, you know what I'm saying, took a break from everything.
That's what I said.
Performing, making music, all that shit. Just chill back for a year. And then, you know what I'm saying, once you take a break from this shit, pop back out then. But he just kept pressing on.
Yeah, I literally got a video about DaBaby that I'm doing tomorrow. I wrote that down too, that he should just take like a year off. Just take.
Oh, it's too late now. Like he should have took that year off a year ago.
I feel like he could do it right now, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll help or if it'll hurt him even more. Because like if he take that year off, like the industry runs fast. Like it could be the next person up there. It could hurt him though. I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, if he take a year off right now, with the way his career going right now, it's a wrap because he might as well just stay out the game.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason for bro to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a wrap for bro. I ain't see this coming though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see this. This is probably one of the biggest spirals that I've seen. Yeah. This shit is crazy.
it's the prime example of when your antics become more than your music. When it's about what you do that's overshadowing your music, it's the consequences of it.
I think all this shit really just like made it evident that like the music wasn't that good in the first place.
Yeah.
Because if it was actually good, motherfuckers would still be fucking with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the truth though. That's the truth.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with his old shit. I fuck with Baby Jesus.
Yeah, that's when I first started listening to him.
Coming different when he was Baby Jesus. Like he was coming hard. He was hungry.
He got comfortable with the same Suge flow. When Suge blew up, he got comfortable with just that sound and made that over and over.
But he was rapping like that. He been rapping like that the whole time.
I just feel like I don't know what it is, and I don't know. I just feel like his flow is just cartoony.
He just ass, bro. He just ass, bro. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, he done. Yeah.
Done, so pack him up. Put that boy in the spliff. It's like, no, I'm playing.
Damn, it's like that. It's like that.
Damn. Hell no.
Well, his rap career anyway. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about his rap career. That shit over with, gang. That shit, man.
Damn. Yeah, man. Hey, pack it up, brother.
I mean, he set for life. If he wanted to walk away,
I mean,
I just think he got too much pride. He got way too much pride to do something like that.
That's bingo right there. That's it, bro. That's it,
bro.
That's it.
Like Jonathan Kirk, he should just go, like you just said earlier, go and just live his life. You know what I mean? DaBaby, I ain't trying to hear from him. I ain't trying to see. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Pop, oh, Danny lay this and that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Like post some TikToks, if anything. You know what I mean? Make us laugh. Do what you gotta do.
I want him to be a funny man.
I seen somebody say something. I'm gonna stop talking about Brad after this. I don't want to talk about Brad for real. But I seen somebody say like, do y'all think bro got like bro fucked up mentally type shit, and that's why he lash out the way he do? Because they said like he lost his dad, he lost his brother to suicide. Then goddamn, he did catch the body.
Multiple bodies, bro.
He caught multiple bodies. I'm like, damn, bro really might be fucked up now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he trying to play that. He trying to play the character that the fans are giving him right now.
For one, that man is like, how tall is he? Like 5'2", 5'3",
5'5" or some shit.
I get. Damn, y'all disrespectful. I give him 5'5".
5'5". All right, but you know, like that low man syndrome thing is real. So you know, low people feel like they being tested. They flash shit. Like that shit is real. Like all the little niggas I know, they hotheads, bro. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just simple math. Yeah. But that low man syndrome is real. I don't think you feel me, something off with him type shit. Because a lot of people go through it, man. Like everybody got their own story at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Nobody else is out here. I mean, I ain't gonna say nobody else is out here like wilding, because a lot of people out here wilding, but you know, everybody wild in their own ways type shit. But I don't know. I'm not gonna just give him an excuse like that, because no.
Yeah. Damn. I'm the only nigga that's sentimental about it. With this nigga, I'm just playing. But I was like, damn, that's a good point.
What you said?
No. Like when the dude was like, the video I watched, he was like, man, DaBaby might be fucked up in the head. I was like,
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, his dad died when he got a #1 song. His brother committed suicide when he was out of town. Like, I mean, I don't doubt that it affected him, but I don't know.
But his antics aren't like him crashing out antics. It's him just like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be one thing if cuz actually out here crashing out, beating niggas up all the time type shit, like, you know, but it's just like, nah, but it's like a lot of the shit kind of like the bowling alley incident. It was his baby mom's brother, and they already had tension. Like, some shit was bound to happen. You feel me? And that's DaBaby, you know what I mean? So I'm giving cuz a pass on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit was bound to happen. And he approached him. Dude approached him by himself. Like, you dumb? Like, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? you know, and then like he got into a shooting, I think on like in Miami or something like that. Did you see like the little interrogation or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what happened with that, but that's what I just say. Like sometimes people are just, you know, hotheads and they just, you know, quick to flash out. You know what I mean? I just think that's just the case with him. You know, like I don't know.
That nigga definitely don't have like no middle ground. Like
some folks don't. I mean,
he's going to kill you. Like
I don't know.
There is no like.
I think it's the image. He trying to uphold the image so that the fans don't think he like all these other rappers that's not standing on what they rapping about. That's just what it is. That's why he act the way he do. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. He want people to know he actually shoot a nigga. So he goes out and actually shoots a nigga. He want people to know he can beat a nigga ass, so he actually beat a nigga ass.
Oh, he's making points right now. Hold on.
Like I just feel like it's to uphold the image because when he caught that first body in Walmart, that was right before he signed his deal. Like so people knew of him because of that. So he gotta kind of like uphold that.
Oh, what you right though, because when he caught that body, he had just dropped I want to say it was called Blank Blank.
Yeah.
Then after that, he dropped the Walker Texas Ranger shit and blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Might be on the song. Yeah. I think you might be right.
Okay. Moving on.
I mean, I would have upheld my image too.
Hell yeah. Popping everybody.
Not by this nigga said popping.
I would have kept clocking these niggas ass out.
Man, left and right.
Man.
Yo, wow, bad, bro.
Yo, wow.
Oh, man.
What's been happening in the world? Anything crazy?
Hurricane, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That shit.
Oh yeah.
The hurricane, man.
Yeah, that shit scary. I was watching all them videos. I couldn't do it. That's why I find right here in the Midwest. I'm not nowhere down there.
I'm just praying hurricane season pass through and Texas don't get
hit.
Yeah. Usually Texas, they get hit like once a year.
Yeah, Houston,
2 years or something like that. So I'm just praying, but hurricane season almost, you know, through with.
What's like the equivalent of like that badass hurricane to like y'all had a blizzard and shit before? Like y'all been in a blizzard?
Oh yeah.
Nigga, what?
Hell yeah.
I ain't that like so like we get snow where I'm from, but not like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I used to live in Connecticut. That shit used to be bad. Oh, yeah,
the East Coast is horrible. Y'all get like 26 inches. Like,
bro, that shit used to be like up to the door. Like you can't leave. It's over with.
That's crazy.
Like you gotta look at the news beforehand. You go out, get your shit, you know what I mean? Come back, and once your shit hit overnight, it's like overnight, always overnight. You wake up, next morning it's just snow.
Hell
you
yeah.
feel me? And then I don't know. It's fun to play when you were a kid.
They predict one drop of snow gonna hit the ground in North Carolina. They closing schools.
No, when I was that's at Alabama State.
They probably need closed schools.
At Alabama State, like it was a little 1 inch of snow. They shut the whole campus down for the whole day. I was the only one outside. Yeah.
Like what was this last year, 2 years ago? I don't know, when I was in Houston, I was living in Houston type shit. I'm still living in Houston. But either way, like we had like an inch of snow. You know what I mean? Knocked the power out for like 3 to 4 days. We ain't have heat. You feel me? For 3 to 4 days.
Yeah, I think I remember
everything
that.
Electric.
I remember that shit.
Shit was ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, like y'all straight pussy down here. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, up north, bro. Like we would have like feet of snow. Everybody up there cooling type shit. Everything is still how it is. Like
that's why everybody said every house in Texas built out of paper because it's like
built out of cardboard or something. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Like I was up there freezing my ass off, bro, for 4 nights. Like I'm not gonna lie, like that shit was ass. Like anybody who had a worse situation than mine, prayers out to them because that was I know they felt that. Yeah, like that shit crazy.
Yeah, I know it get brick in Milwaukee though.
Oh hell yeah,
I know brick is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Speaking of Milwaukee. I ain't know that boy Dahmer was from Milwaukee. I ain't know that's where he was getting active.
Yo, y'all watch the whole shit too?
Bro, I'm at like episode 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, I'm on episode 4. Yeah, I'm on 4. My mom,
Hey.
her friend stayed in that same apartment building as him. She had a friend named Jose that stayed there. Yeah.
Oh,
While he was doing all that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Did she smell that? Was like going near the floors or something? Near the same rooms? Did she smell something? Like,
No, her friend, I guess he stayed a couple of floors up from him, but he was a gay black man too. So he would go to the same club like Dahmer
shit.
too. But he never had an interaction with him, but he stayed in the same building as him.
that's God. That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. That gotta be God.
But even like in school, like elementary school, like we used to do a thing. If you said Jeffrey Dahmer's name, like he'll come in your room at night. So I was always scared of the name Jeffrey Dahmer. Like that's why I'm so surprised that like a lot of people are just now hearing about this, because I'm like, I heard about this my whole life of what this man did. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely had heard about him, but like the documentary or the little miniseries definitely gave me like way more insight.
This man is sick, bro.
Yeah, he was
Nah,
crazy.
for real. Like, for real.
Past sick. He's not human. That is like an animal, like in human form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some episodes, it's just like you can't eat while watching it. That's not one of them things you can eat while watching. You know what I mean? You can't eat while watching it. It's just like, bro, how can another human being do this to another human being?
That shit
go catch your body, catch your body, catch your body. You know what I mean? But you ain't gotta put his ass in the freezer. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. Bro was definitely unhinged, bro. Like, bro was off the chain, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like, crazy that y'all like
bro having heads and boxes and stuff. Like what?
Yeah, like they said bro was like injecting they brains with acid, like and they would wake up from this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, he was trying to make them zombies and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. The one part when he said, I don't know, he tried to dig dude up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like you are crazy.
Bro. Yeah, he was fucked up in the head.
Past that.
Yeah, way past.
He ain't have a head. He ain't have a head. That boy was, I don't know.
He had what was coming to him though when he got locked up. Like his
roommate got it worse. They should have lit him on fire, burnt him up on, you feel me, hell on earth. Like,
damn, yeah, that shit wild as hell though. That little documentary, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like it's needed though to bring awareness to the situation, because it's like you come across motherfuckers like that every day and you just never know.
Well, how you feel about what Boosie just said? He said people need to boycott it because, you know, he's doing this to black folks, yada, yada. You know, don't watch it.
I used to feel that way about certain shit. And then, like, the older I got, the more I started understanding, like, you need to bring awareness to this type of shit. Because it's like, you gotta know the signs. You gotta know what these type of people look like. You gotta know the type of shit that these people do and how they think. Like you sometimes you can't avoid bringing awareness to a situation.
Yeah.
Like, especially with like a nigga like Jeffrey Dahmer, like people need to know.
I ain't know this shit, the details. I know he was a serial killer who ate people. That's all I knew. I did not know to the extent that he actually like went. I did not know all that. You know, and him in his apartment and just his neighbor and just the interactions here. I did not know all that. You feel me? So you're definitely right, Ace. But I don't know.
To that shit, bro. I used to be anti like showing any of that kind of shit. Like I really did.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's a lot of people back home mad about the documentary though, because they had like distant relatives that was a part of that and was victims of that. So they trying to create lawsuits and everything just from what my mom been telling me. But it's just a lot of people back home that's like real mad about that documentary.
How far did you live from there? From like
I grew up on the north side, so it was probably like 30-40 minutes away from there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But by the time when I was born, he was there for like 3 years.
Oh, for real?
What year did he die?
What year did he?
And they said like 94.
Oh, I was born that year, so
Okay. But that's wild.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's definitely necessary though. Like,
yeah, it definitely is.
Definitely necessary.
Like when you think about it, like the game has just changed. Like the world has evolved. Like back then we had serial killers, and now we got mass shooters and stuff. Like people ain't going day by day and take people out. They're taking like 20 people out within a couple seconds. Like
I was thinking that when I was watching it, I'm like, damn, like in my lifetime, like in this day and age, we'll never see a Jeffrey Dahmer.
No.
Like,
I feel like people just like, it's easier to get caught. You know what I mean? Just with everything going on, the technology and everything, and people just aren't that. Okay, I ain't gonna say no offense. I'm not disrespecting anybody. People were dumb, anything like that. But people aren't that naive. You know what I mean? When it comes to serial killers and stuff like that. Like, come on, bro. This 2023, damn near. Like, people aren't that damn naive. You know, like what H just said. Like, it brings awareness. You got to, you know, look for people. You know, we kind of know the signs, and we know, you know, where should we sense, you know, where shit. You feel me? Just from the past, you know, having serial killers and where shit happened in the world. You know, people are aware. You feel me? We're becoming more aware. But nowadays, people just coming through and just hitting you up wherever you at. You know what I mean? But that shit crazy. That's a little more wicked. You know what I mean? Because that you could just be, you know what I mean? No matter where, knock on wood, like your ass could be motherfucking grocery store, movie theater.
Yeah. That nigga Jeff was messy though, bro. I was like, God damn, nigga, you feel me? Like, you ain't a little more careful than this, my boy? Like, damn. Like you said, like with technology and everything,
I was about to say back in
there would have been no Jeffrey Dahmer, bro.
Yeah, hell no.
Like my boy was way too way too just like, no, that shit ain't flying in 2022, dog.
Hell no.
On me.
All it would have took was like one instance of, just check the cameras, and then Jeffrey would have been. From just any instant, you know what I mean? Like the one instant when the little boy is crawling out his, you know what I mean, room or his apartment drunk or something like, or not drunk, but you feel me? It's like, bro, that would have been the easy, just run the clip, you know? You know what I mean? Like,
as soon as you walk in his apartment, all you got to do, go live. Go live. Nigga, like shit, like this him.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't know. And just people's phones, like it's easy to track. So if you was somewhere last, it's like, oh, they was at this location last, yada yada. Like, you know, that shit ain't flying.
Nah, hell no, not in this day and age. Not at all.
That's wild.
Shit like that though. Like, feel like shit like that and the shit like the O.J. Simpson and like the Rodney King shit. I feel like all that shit, like sometimes I wish I could be placed back in that time so I could feel like this, like it was like, damn, like everybody was fixed on this one thing.
Yeah. And I want to feel it without, you know, the social media. Cause like you just said, everybody was focused on the one thing because there wasn't a whole bunch of other distractions out there. You know, it was just everybody, bro. You heard about the OJ case? What's happening with the OJ case? Like that shit would have been crazy, bro.
Like to hear, like when I hear people talk about, like, not that any of this is like a happy moment or anything.
No,
but it's just it's like the excitement and like the thrill that you get off of that shit. Like when I hear people that was back then talk about it, it's like, damn, like motherfucker, my mom was telling me like they was getting off work to go watch the OJ shit.
Damn.
Like, or they was getting off work to go watch the Rodney King shit, or they was watching the riots go down. I'm like, damn, like y'all was that fixed on that shit. And they was like, hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. But when shit be happening within our lifetime, I have those feelings in those moments. Like when the Trayvon Martin case, I remember when they announced that George Zimmerman, you know what I mean, was innocent, whatever, he's going home, yada, yada. I was in the car, we was driving home on a road trip. If we was listening to the radio, like we was listening to the freaking radio, you know what I mean? That's what's crazy about it. And then they said it, and everybody in the car went crazy. Like, I don't know, just something like that. And then the George Floyd situation, like, and just the riots and just everything that diluting. I don't know. We've had our moments too. Like, when in 30 years or 20 years, you know, we're gonna have them stories too. Like, real shit. But I
just wish that, I feel like that George Floyd shit would have been the one. It's just that it happened during COVID.
Yeah.
And I feel like
that's what made it. Like, no, I feel like that's what made it even more crazier. Like COVID too. I feel like about COVID. Like we lived through that, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Yeah, like it's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like Like
you had everybody out there
Yeah,
protesting.
you probably right. Cause I was thinking like COVID might have dragged it down.
no,
But you right though.
that
You
shit
right
turned it
though.
up.
Yeah.
Everybody
you
with
right,
masks
you right.
on, like you ain't even supposed to be
Yeah.
out there. Like you ain't supposed to be
You
nowhere near
right,
each other.
yeah.
Hundreds of
Like,
people grouped up together in the middle of the
Yeah.
pandemic, like it's crazy.
And then like motherfucking people storming the Capitol. Like what?
Yeah,
Like
it's
bro,
shit.
like
I forgot about that.
like we done seen some wild, which is
Crazy
within the
shit.
past couple of years.
Within
This
the
is
past
scary.
3 years.
This is
Yeah.
scary, but that is scary. That is honestly scary though. Just within the past 3 years that we done seen a whole lot of nonsense.
Yeah, you get Kobe, you get COVID,
Floyd.
George Floyd, the damn Capitol shit.
Like
Shit, that's 4 right there.
like
And that's all in 1 year.
Yeah,
Just those
yeah,
four.
that was 2020. That was just
that shit crazy.
Oh man.
I feel like 2020 was the best, most fucked up year ever.
Man, for real, that was an experience, bro.
I feel like if you made it through 2020, like you could make it through anything.
RIP to everybody that didn't make it though, for real, because a lot of people ain't make it. Bro.
They said
like,
a million people died.
Bro, like Kobe, man, that's
real,
like
real though. That's respect. Yeah.
Like, cause I don't know, it's people to COVID, people lost their parents to COVID, like Carl Anthony Towns lost his mother.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just a whole lot of shit going on that year, bro. Like, and that's just one of them things. Like in 20 years, we're gonna really. That's our OJ story. That's our, Rodney. That 2020 year. Like they gonna be like, man, stop lying. Like, no, this shit really happened.
Like, it was a deadly virus in the air. Like,
I remember I used to live by the Galleria, you feel me, in 2020 when all the shit was happening. I remember when they first shut shit down, like Galleria, that's popping, like Ace, cars everywhere flying through there. I remember when they had the curfew, no car was out. It was a ghost town. I walked outside to smoke a black amount of sun. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it was like a movie, bro. Like, all you heard was, like the whistle was like it was really like a movie, bro. Like you heard the cans rolling on the ground, like that's all you heard. Like you didn't hear nobody or nothing. I was like, bruh, like this shit gave me the chills, dog. Like I thought the world was really ended right then and there. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, shit.
I low-key kind of miss it.
That shit was over.
I don't know. I just miss the whole element of everybody just kind of in the crib. Like nobody's better than anybody. No celebrity being put out there. Everybody just in the house. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just the introvert in me, but that time was kind of.
But I also feel like just with all the bullshit that was going on, there was also a lot more just love and a lot more positive. I mean, there was a lot of negative shit going on, but just the interactions within everybody, like everybody was on the internet, everybody was like in the crib, so people was on live with each other. People was
playing Call of Duty, Warzone, and the versus battles. Yeah, like all that shit.
It's just everything. You know what I mean? It was a lot more interaction with the people. And I feel like it just showed that, bro, we could really just come together and just, just do it all together. But I don't know. That shit was just.
COVID was you right. COVID gonna definitely be our OJ story, bro. That shit that shit crazy reflecting on it now, and we're not even really completely out of this shit yet.
Hell no.
Yeah. It's crazy to reflect on that shit now. Like 2020 was turned though. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good ass year. But it was a bad year too. But
that's like you said, it was the best. What was you said? Best, most fucked up year.
Fucked up year ever.
Yeah,
really was.
Man. But then I don't know. How do y'all feel about like 2016 and 2012? I don't know. Those 2 years, like I love those years.
2016 was special. It was something special about that summer. I don't know what it was, but
I graduated high school in 2016. I don't know what it was. I went to college. I don't know. That shit was just. Boy,
that was a vibe.
2016 was lit. 2012 is
2012 was trash.
Probably one of the most fucked up years of my life.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school at that time. Damn. I ain't really fuck with it.
I just graduated high school in 2000.
I was in 8th grade.
Damn. Yeah, I had just graduated high school in 2011, and shit, 2012 was fucked up year. It really was. I ain't gonna lie.
That was like the year after I moved to Pittsburgh, so that was like I don't know. It was just different for me.
How would y'all?
If I could go back and erase a year, that would be the year I erased.
Damn.
I don't know about me. I don't know.
Well, I was just about to ask y'all, like, you look at yourself today, September 29th, 2022, compared to September 29th, 2012, like which,
Oh shit.
yeah, like are you satisfied with everything you did 10 years later, or like your life right now? Or where do you see 10 years from now?
Obviously, I ain't gonna be satisfied because I feel like I could have done way more, and I could have, pushed myself and really done way more. Put it like that. But am I happy? Am I like yeah? I didn't like back then. I probably want to see myself where I am right now. I dreamt this shit I'm doing. Like the people I'm talking to, the people I'm talking to y'all niggas doing this podcast with y'all. Like I dreamt this shit like this. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of shit coming full circle. You know what I mean? This is only the start. Like real talk. So if I could go back, like, and tell I don't know how old I was, like in 8th grade or something like that, yo, bro, in 2022, you about to be doing. I'm like, man, what? Shut up. You know what I mean? I would have been like, stop capping, bro.
Nigga, Meek Mill about to post you. Meek Mill about to
I'm dropping out right now. I'm like, nah, nigga, chill out. You gotta go through this shit though. You know what I mean? But nah. I would have been turned if I would have known that shit though. So I'm appreciative of it though, for sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah. 10 years ago, you couldn't have told me I'd be right here, right now.
Man,
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't think I was gonna make it in 2022 and 2012, bro.
You never. That's why. That's another thing though. Like
I didn't think I was gonna be here to even say this shit right now. Like I said, 2012 was the most fucked up year of my life. So I ain't even see this shit. You feel me? 10 years ago, I ain't see it 5 years ago. I was still trying to dig myself out of 2012 and 2017. So it's like, you feel me? Like I'm just now getting, like I'm getting back on track type shit.
No, I feel you on that. Just now getting back on track. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm really just getting myself together, like shaking back from the losses and shit.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get sentimental and shit, but
but I feel you though. Just now getting in the groove. You feel like you just now, figuring shit out. I definitely feel that shit. Because I don't know. I feel like you gotta go through that shit in order to figure that shit out though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like all that shit made me stronger though. Like you took like some big ass L's like back then. So it's like all that shit really helped me like grow up quicker.
Yeah, for
and
real.
Like figure shit out. Like even though 10 years is a long time, it's really not that long. It's a short amount of time too to figure out your life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, yeah, shit. Niggas figure that shit out.
It's crazy thing about this shit. I don't know who it was that asked us, the 10-year difference. I think it was MANIACITV. You want to ask that question? Just think about 10 years from now, though. Like, think about all we did within the 10 years from then, 2012. Think about in 2032. Like, think about that shit. That shit's, I know I'm going, bro. Thank you, God. I was going to say, thank you, God. I'll
be turning 38 that year. Like,
I'm 40, nigga.
Thank you, God, bro. Thank you, God, bro. Like, I'm about to be, I don't know, I'm gonna be doing something crazy.
I know, like, I just know that, I hope that in 10 years, I'm making the most bread in my life that I'm ever gonna make, not really doing as much as I'm doing now.
That part.
That's just what I hope. I hope I'm not doing half the work I'm doing now, but making double the money.
Just letting the brand work for you. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't even want to be doing shit for real. Like, hell no. Nah.
What do you want to be doing in 10 years?
Shit. Just like coasting. Like, you feel me? Getting up in the morning and figuring out where I'm gonna fly to next type shit.
Hell yeah.
How old you gonna be in 10 years? 39?
40, nigga.
40?
Yeah, well, 39 going on 40.
Yeah. I'll be 33. I'll be like 34, so. Damn.
I don't know.
Mid-30s, nigga. Shit creep up on your ass.
That shit crazy though, bro.
Yeah. But shit. It's like the last like 3 or 4 years, I've crammed all of this like success into these 3 or 4 years. Because it was like from 2012 to like 2019, it was just like L after L after L after L after L. Trying to figure it out. And then like the last 3-4 years, I done like came up big. So it's like I hope I'm not gonna be struggling until like 2028, 2029. But it's like I hope from 2029 to like 2032, pack in enough to just, you feel me?
That's coast.
Coast forever. Like,
Yeah. I think about that shit all the time. I think about just like my life. I think about what music's gonna be like. I think about what movies gonna be like. Who gonna be the next big star? Who gonna, like 10 years ago, you couldn't have told me we was gonna have an NBA YoungBoy. I've been like, who the fuck is that?
hell no.
I'm trying to be the next big thing within the next 10 years. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I'm trying to be.
Do y'all think like, okay, bro? Because I be having this argument with people all the time. Like, everybody just seems to think like, oh, the world is just gonna be like robots and drones outside. I'm like, bro, no, it's not. Like, what make y'all think if it didn't happen in the last 10 years or 20 years, what make y'all think the world gonna be so different?
I mean,
10 years ahead, like
they starting to have self-driving cars. They having little drones deliver package now. They testing it out, but I don't think it's gonna be
10 years though.
I don't think it's gonna be as advanced as everyone probably think it's gonna be. It's gonna be just like it is now.
Like 50 years, bro, you might see some shit.
Yeah, you might. Yeah. Like 50 years. Yeah.
But because I'm saying, like, the 70s was 50 years ago, and really ain't that much change for real. Like, niggas still gotta go in the grocery store and get their own groceries.
No, you don't.
Still gotta pump their gas.
No, you don't.
About, like,
unless you in New Jersey, they pump your
like
gas
a lot of
you.
this shit you don't have to do.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, like, okay, yeah, like you can't get Instacart and shit like that.
Get an electric
car.
But
I'm saying, for the most part, you still gotta go in the store, get your shit. You gotta pump your gas. Still gotta goddamn drive your car for the most part.
But it's like you see the options where you don't have to do that, and you can just see the development in the world in that way. You know what I mean? So if you were to have an electric car, or if you were to, do the curbside, not curbside, but the Instacart type shit, like you said, like that's just the development in the world that we're seeing. So like, just imagine.
But I think 50 years ago, people thought that shit was gonna be like way, like you would have way like
more flying cars, like we'll be like doing some crazy shit now. Yeah. I feel like people just be unrealistic. That's why I said in 50 years, maybe you will see some shit. Like maybe you'll see like an actual drone, like just an easy flying drone, drop you off some, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, without any problems, but like a flying car, like no, I don't see come on, flying car. Like just think about the action. Like what if we hit each other in the air and just fall off the air? Like you gotta think about just the simple shit. Like I'm not getting no flying car. My ass gonna be right down here without the traffic. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm going. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I be really thinking about this shit though. Like,
man, I think about it
in my lifetime. Like, what am I gonna see?
I don't know. I'll be thinking about what my kids gonna see, not what am I gonna see, because I don't have kids yet. So it's like I might not have a kid within the next 5 years. It could be 5 years. So my kid will be growing up and seeing some whole different weird, wicked shit, and it's just like, damn, I don't know what the fuck they gonna see.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what I see. I'm gonna be high.
I don't know. I think about that all the time with my girls, though. Like the way this world going, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll be stressing sometimes.
Sometimes I be like, bro, what if I'm like, I don't want to bring, another soul and person to this world and make them feel this shit, but sometimes it's like, bro, you really gotta feel this shit, dog. Regardless of how good you got it, everybody gonna feel something, you know what I mean, in this world, but then it's like, bro, I'm like, that's a kid. I gotta have a kid. That's mandatory.
Yeah, gotta have a Donald Jr. for sure.
Hey, if he said Donald, I'm about to beat your ass. Why you saying that?
That nigga crazy, bro.
It's been wow, bro. Oh man, he crazy. He said Donald. Oh man.
Who dropping tonight? I know DDG dropping.
What, Al?
Yeah, he dropping
Big
his
30.
album. Yeah, Big 30.
Big 30.
Who else? Trippie Redd. Who checking for Trippie Redd though?
I mean, yeah, big artist though, for real. I don't know. He probably gonna do the most numbers out of everybody.
Yeah, gonna do numbers for sure.
Tory Lanez dropping tonight.
Nobody checking for that shit. That's another nigga where it's antics. That's another DaBaby situation, but his talent is still there. That's the difference. His talent is still there, but he's just his antics and all his bullshit is just gone.
That little man shit, like you said, I fuck with Tory though, bro.
Yeah, Tory hard. That nigga tough. Roddy Ricch dropping tonight too.
Oh yeah. Oh, this gonna be the deal breaker for me right here, nigga. If that nigga don't say shit on this song, I'm done backing this nigga, bro. I'm saying this on the air, nigga. If you don't say shit tonight on this song, I'm done with you. I've been putting up with this nigga for too long.
Stop. Stop. Just don't even do that to yourself right now. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be nothing. It can't be not out of nowhere. He's gonna pop out the blue and just get in your bag and talk your shit now.
Yeah, bro. I'm tired of defending this nigga, bro. He making me look bad.
You don't have to look bad. Just let him go, Ace.
Like, no, after tonight, after tonight, bro. After tonight.
Oh man.
If this nigga don't say shit tonight, it's over. I'm done with bro.
It's over. It's raps.
Is this a single?
Yeah, it's a single. Yeah, Quavo and Takeoff dropping a single too.
Cool. That should be fine.
People still listen to YG.
Donn ain't checking for shit.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the shit just be watered down now. Like a lot of the artists that we name, they got just named. Like, no offense to Quavo and Takeoff, but that shit just watered down now. Especially ain't Offset ain't there. Like, I'm definitely not like.
Damn,
you know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like the little Uncle Q shit. I like it.
He said Uncle Few. You crazy.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Bro, that's what they call it. Uncle Few.
Yeah. Fuck with that shit, bro. Like it. Like set by itself.
Y'all fuck with Freddie Gibbs? He dropping an album tonight.
Fuck yeah. It's one of my favorite rappers. That nigga is cold.
I don't really listen to him like that.
Man, you got to, bro. How you from the Midwest and don't fuck with Gangsta Gibbs, bro?
I heard him on Grand Theft Auto 5, and that was
from Gary, Indiana.
I thought he's from Cali.
No, I knew from Indiana. He's from Gary.
Nigga look like
that. Say he a cop or something.
Yeah, he said
hell nah. Give him a fucking hater, man. God damn. Hey, the nigga Freddie Gibbs on the freestyle, he just said about academics. He was like, I want to squeeze academics' titties. I love a fat bitch. He got the fuck off on Ack ass, bro.
He needs to get off on Benny the Butcher ass.
They be jumping, bro. I don't like that. They be jumping, bro. They be beating bro ass, bro. They be jumping that nigga Gibbs, bro. It be like 40 on one.
I'm sorry. I gotta get a strap at that point. I'm not letting no nigga jump. Y'all popping niggas at that point. Fuck that.
Oh man, y'all crazy as hell.
Ain't no way y'all
that nigga face up. I fuck with Gibbs though. They had bro fucked up though. They beat the brakes off that nigga.
Yeah, they stay catching his ass lacking.
Fuck with Gibbs though. That Triple S.
Yeah. Y'all fuck with Draco the Ruler? He dropping the album.
Yeah, I fuck with Draco when he was alive. I fuck with bro. Yeah. That shit an acquired taste though. Like,
yeah, I fuck with that West Coast.
You don't like that shit. If you don't like it, then you just really not gonna like it. You gonna hate it.
Yeah, that West Coast shit hard. Kid Cudi dropping an album tonight too.
Yeah, okay. Next.
You don't fuck with Kid Cudi?
No. I ain't even fuck with day and night. I ain't fuck with none of that shit.
Day and night.
Yeah. I ain't fuck with none of that shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga suck. I'm about to get dragged, bro.
Shit. Day and night was that shit. I ain't lie.
That was that shit though.
I ain't like that shit. I was like one of 10 people that didn't like that song.
Day and night.
I just ain't never really fuck with Cudi like that, bro. I don't know.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really fuck with him too much either. Like,
he won't for us. He won't for us.
But that is like my only song I fuck about Cudi though. I ain't fuck with Cudi though. That is.
He won't for us, bro. He was for. You know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth closed.
Say it, Ace. You scared? You scared, y'all.
Yeah, I am. Because I'm gonna go too far, like Shiesty say, bro. I'm gonna go too far.
I think I know what you about to say.
Nigga won't for us, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga was for a whole different, you know what I'm saying,
whole
left
different
field audience.
Side of America. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, hell yeah. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
That's like the only song I can name.
Huh?
That's the only song I can name though, for real.
Pursuit of Happiness. That's about it.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness.
How does that go?
I'm in the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything is.
Oh. I
Yeah,
do know that shit.
I'll be good.
Hey, this surprising me that you don't fuck with, bro. That Maniaci not fucking with some of these artists because they from the Midwest.
I don't know. I've always been like down south West Coast type of person. Like I don't know. I fuck with Kanye. Like,
okay.
I fuck with some niggas from Detroit, also tough, but I don't know.
Who from Detroit?
Shit, T, Big Sean. Who else? It's a lot of
Big Sean
niggas.
for real.
Oh yeah, Big Sean in my top 5. That nigga tough.
Name's tough.
That nigga tough. What's wrong with that? Hold on, no. What's wrong with Big Sean in top 5? Okay, maybe top 10. Top 10. Down on the floor. Top 10. Big Sean top 10. Big Sean not he ain't in y'all top 10.
That's what I'm saying. You really fuck with Big Sean for real?
No, I fuck with Big Sean heavy. His shit hard.
Why?
All right. I'm about to pull up his discography, and
I
fuck with some of his shit. I ain't gonna clown Big Sean like that, but he definitely is not up there.
I say top 10. He underrated though.
Hey, y'all gotta YouTube the nigga who made the video where it was like Big Sean's trashiest bars. That shit is hilarious,
bro.
That's what made me realize Big Sean is
Big
not.
Big Sean could flow. When he tried to go up against Kendrick, that's when I was like, okay, you might want to slow down a little bit when he was dissing Kendrick. But I was like,
it sound like he be just talking. Like he don't really be flowing. He just be talking, like having a TED talk over a beat.
He's sitting in the chair, sitting on his dairy,
Come on now. Don't act like y'all ain't fuck with Hall of Fame.
No, what do you say? Ass. No,
that was at the beginning of his career.
Now make that motherfucker hammer time.
That was at the
looking back, we was fucked up for like bigging that shit up, bro.
That was the beginning though. Like you gotta give him some time.
I fuck with some of his projects.
Wobble, stacking my paper, my wallet look like a Bible.
The fact that we was embracing 2 Chainz shit was absurd.
No, that's where you go. Nope,
that was absurd
right now.
Nope. This nigga said she got a big booty,
stand for this.
So I call her big booty. What kind of bars?
No, but you're not hearing it though. She got a big booty, so I call her big booty.
Hey, you not finna do this shit.
No, we was trying to like. No, it was a lot of bullshit music. I ain't gonna.
No, I'm about to end this motherfucker. Hell no.
I fuck with 2 Chainz though. Like no,
disrespect, Titty Boy.
2 Chainz a legend. He a legend. I ain't gonna lie. Some of his bars was very elementary. And it was kind of like, nigga, like, come on now.
But you talking about comparing him to Big Sean, boy.
That nigga way better than Big Sean.
Did y'all ever hear no more interviews from Big Sean? The Kendrick diss?
Yeah.
No.
That shit was tough.
Sean got some moments, but
I
don't know, bro. Big Sean ain't my cup of tea, bro.
He's a Big Sean.
He in my top 10.
And then you really just sat here and tried to disrespect Titty Boy.
I fuck with 2 Chainz, but it's just his bars is elementary though. I think they got
No, they are not.
Nigga said, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my silly missing.
You're not listening though.
No, I mean, in high school,
the scene with my roof gone.
Okay,
but in high school, that shit was tough. But looking back on it, I'm like, nigga, Like what?
2 chains, but I got me a few. Oh, that nigga sliding.
Nigga, that
Oh,
11th grade,
going crazy.
11th grade was popping because of 2 Chainz. I'll give him that. But looking back on it, it's like, damn.
That shit's still hard.
I don't know.
Looking back on it, I'm like, damn, that shit harder than it was before.
I don't know.
I mean, Big Sean's biggest moment is probably "I Don't Fuck With You."
That shit was tough. That be said. That shit was hard.
Because you think that was the biggest. You think that's the biggest form of
that's thing that's still. I mean, it's still getting spun. You feel me? Like I still hear it out and about if I go out. You know, sometimes like that shit still getting. You know, I feel like that's the only thing. I don't know. I feel like that's his biggest moment. Put it like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
What other big moments has he had?
Bounce Back. He had Drake features. He had.
I mean, besides that one that you just said, his verse on All Me was like, you know, acclaimed for a while.
Oh, yeah.
The Control shit got some acclaim for a while.
But that was because of Kendrick, though.
That was
Big
because of
Sean.
Kendrick.
But Sean was talking the shit, though.
Okay, this is how I feel about Sean, right? Hear me out. If Sean wasn't in the same class as like Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Nipsey, Wale, if he was in just like a couple years after, I feel like Big Sean wouldn't be nobody.
So if he came in like with Fetty Wap and like all them niggas.
Oh, fuck no. Hell, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't.
The game was changed by then.
He wouldn't. He would have been.
The game started to change. That's when I said that transition I was talking about earlier. That's when it started to transition, and he wouldn't.
But the fact that he came in with who he came in with, it kind of like gave him a little steam, but he was still weaker than the rest of them niggas.
I mean, compared to Meek Mill, compared to a lot of them, Cole, Kendrick.
He ain't touching these niggas now. Like he ain't coming close to Meek. He ain't coming close to Cole. He ain't coming close to Kendrick. Like, man, I'm sorry.
If that nigga came in with Fetty Wap, Fetty Wap will wipe the floor with Big Sean.
But Sean, like, you got to listen to his lyrical shit though.
I'm gonna hang up on you now.
What he say?
I just ain't gonna say maybe. Hold on. Maybe not wipe the floor, Ace. Wipe the floor. Freddie Wap has hits.
On My Way.
He has hits.
He definitely has hits. He would have if that nigga Big Sean dropped ass when Freddie Wap dropped what's that shit called? Trap Queen? Oh hell.
All right. So I'm not gonna really just totally, discredit Big Sean. Big Sean, his best music is the music that doesn't get talked about, and that's not really the biggest, songs. Like I Don't Fuck With You and like Marvin Gaye, Chardonnay, My Last Ass, like those songs just the biggest songs because that's what the radio pushed and the label pushed. But his Detroit tape is definitely solid. That's his best body of work.
Hall of Fame.
No, that's probably his no.
Hall of Fame. I think I decided.
I decided
it's his best shit
with Light and Sunday Morning Jetpack. You know what I mean? Bigger Than Me. Like his best work and his best songs is the shit that aren't the hits. It's the shit
what's that one tape called?
He got the shit with Metro, Double or Nothing. That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie.
The tape in between I Decided and Double Up. I think it's called
Dark Sky Paradise.
Dark Sky Paradise.
That shit was cool too. So it's just like it just don't get talked about. And I feel like whenever it's a big song for Big Sean, a big song for Big Sean. That should sound weird to say, but no, it's like because that's what they pushing type shit. You better laugh, money at you. Don't do that shit. But no, I just like that's when they try to push that shit, and that's just because I don't know. That's just how labels do it and shit. But his best work is the shit that just goes under the radar.
I think his best albums for sure, Dark Sky Paradise though. And
it's way better than I'm gonna say it's way better than Fetty Wap's, but the music and the content is better than Fetty Wap's.
No, it's not.
Fetty Wap probably is more talented, you know what I mean, and probably can do more. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, yo.
that shit out.
Yo, Maniaci, you going to hell? Did you not see this nigga, bro?
Hold on, did he cover his eye?
He goes, nah. He was like, you going to hell, bro? What's wrong with him? He tried to play it off. Oh shit. But nah. Who else came in with Freddie Wap? Who was around that time? H.A.M?
You got that was a little bit before Freddie Wap. You got
Freddie Wap was
Post Malone.
Young Thug and Rich Homie was at that
came up
time.
right then.
That's what I said. Wasn't Thug and H.A.M around that time?
But yeah, I guess you could group all them niggas together then, I guess.
Trap Queen was October 2014, and then it blew up in 2015. So yeah.
Oh, you got like Travis Scott.
Travis Scott was like
around that time.
See,
2012.
I just feel like what Ace said, Big Sean came in at the right time with the right group of people because the way he sounded and the way his music was, it just fit that class. Like with the people we just named, like music, like evolved and changed so quick and so fast.
Right then, it would have been a bad day for bro. Because if you really take it into account, like before music changed, like Donn saying, Big Sean was straight.
Yeah.
Like when that shit came, like that's when his career started to kind of plummet a little bit.
He never adapted, bro. Like he never adapted. Like Meek Mill, like he adapted. Like he started like with his voice and the melodies and stuff like that. Cole, you know, it's Cole, so he always did his thing. Kendrick, like I don't know, they just gifted in a different way. Sean, like that nigga just.
I don't even really think that Wale even got that. I don't think he even caught up with the times.
Hell no. I mean, Wale was. I don't think he ever caught up to begin with.
I think Wale just overrated. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie.
Wale good for a hit every couple years. So that in itself makes him, I guess, I would put him a bit ahead of Big Sean in that regard. In that regard, I'm saying like in terms of like
hits,
Wale's ability to continue to make hits.
I'm calling Big Sean for a hit before I'm calling Wale tonight,
sure.
right now. If somebody said, bro, yo, I need a hit, you can only get Wale or Big Sean today. I'm calling Big Sean.
Calling Wale. Sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Not calling Big Sean for a hit, bro.
Like the song, this nigga Ace got mad as hell. I'm not calling. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm calling that for a hit, bro. Fuck that.
Now listen, remember I told you about T. Now watch if Big Sean make this big comeback.
Wow. Yeah, some would be crazy.
Yeah, that's not happening though. That's just a wrap for that.
I don't want anybody to ever think I was discrediting Big Sean's work. He is definitely a talented artist, and I definitely do listen to him on occasion. You know, it's just when Maniaci said that top 5 shit, I was
top
like,
10.
Wow. Top 10. Okay, that's still crazy. That's still crazy.
He gotta be top 10.
Like, what do you mean top 10? Like top 10 in the game? Top 10 what?
Top 10 just to me.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Gotta be
that
in that.
This nigga smoking.
Well, no, hold on.
This nigga is crazy.
Big Sean.
Okay, probably not top 10, maybe top 15.
30.
This nigga keep moving the goalpost, Donn.
I had to really think about it.
Nigga keep moving the goalpost, bro.
Okay, top 20. But that's where I push it. Top 20 is where I push it. I ain't going past 20.
Oh, Maniaci, you crazy, boy.
Hey, bro, that nigga funny as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga crazy.
Who y'all top 5 right now in the industry? If you had to pick 5.
My personal, like
in the industry,
who do I think's running it?
Uh,
what's your definition?
Probably just top 5 of the last 5 years.
Oh, this is easy for me. This is easy. Drake, DaBaby, Kodak, Cole, 21 Savage.
Kodak.
Fuck. Young boy. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Kodak.
They about to get on your ass.
Kodak. YB.
Take out 21, put in YB.
Kodak. YB. Drake.
Neither of y'all said it yet. That's crazy.
Future.
Dirk.
Okay.
As soon as you said anybody say, yeah, that's I knew you was I knew you was talking about Dirk. Cause I was surprised Ace didn't say that shit. And then the fifth one, running the game, you said Cole Ace.
I said
Cole
okay,
just
YB, Drake, Kodak, Cole, Baby,
no baby.
Lil
And
Baby.
I might put a little baby over J. Cole for my 5. Because the only reason why I say this is Cole just like pops in and out. Like he has his moments for like 6 months and then you know, so it's like he don't be really running shit. He don't really be, you know, on top of the game.
I think I would even put Future over Cole if it's running some shit. Like Future been on a 10-year run that nobody really be talking about.
Yeah, in Future, like he's always dropping some shit, you know. Like Cole, like if that nigga was just he ain't just pop in and out like he do, then yeah, maybe. But
I had to sit up because I'm gonna say some crazy ass shit.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
a little like it.
I got me personally got Future over Drake when it comes to this music shit. Hear me out. Feel like the only nigga who can fuck with Drake is Future.
At this point, yeah.
When it comes to making a hit, when it comes to the streets, what the streets like, feel like I look at it from like the industry and in the streets aspect. Future running the streets. I ain't never been nowhere for real and like niggas been like, man, put on that new Drake. But I've been a lot of places where they say, put on that Pluto.
No, you might be right. I think you're right.
I fuck with Future more than I fuck with Drake. That's just my opinion. I'm
Future,
not saying that Future is my favorite rapper. So it's like, I'm kind of biased, but at the same time, it makes sense to me to go that route.
I think you're right. Looking at commercial wise, the streets, like you said, Future the only one that can fuck with Drake right now.
Think about it. Think about the only nigga that Drake ever that he collabs with often is Future, because he know Future the only nigga that can fuck with him.
You know, everybody in the comments gonna say YB, but I don't think YB even close.
Nobody, man, come on. Cause
I don't think YB is close to
people saying that their opinions don't matter. Sorry, don't. They just saying that shit just straight off them being a fan of YB. They're not looking into it deep enough. Like
it's like
this nigga Future is literally on a 10-year run.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
literally
say.
Like, and it's like motherfuckers just.
I think I figured it out, man. I think I'm a Future hater, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know. I like his music though, some of his music, but when people just try to give him his flyers and shit like this, it kind of irked me. He ain't that damn cold now. Like he cold, but he ain't that damn cold now.
2015 Future, 2015, 2016.
Shit me.
Look, anybody around me with no damn Future. I lied. People was listening to Future. I think it's just me. People around me was listening to Future and shit. Like Future was big, like where I'm from too. Like, so I know he was running shit, but just me. It's just me personally. I don't know what it is. I just can't. I don't know what it is, bro.
Damn. You are the first person
maybe because he
to ever say this.
I mean,
this is
like
crazy.
Some of it shit is hard though. Like he's a good artist though, but I'm just not gonna be turning that shit on. Like when that nigga drop, I ain't gonna be clicking that nigga song. I ain't gonna be playing that nigga song in my car. His song gonna be playing in, you feel me, my room. Like his album ain't gonna be on my phone.
This has made me sick, literally.
But I don't know.
My
like,
stomach hurts.
But I don't know. Future to me, like shit. I don't know. I just don't see it. It's one of the things I don't see it.
Like what don't you like about it though? Like just
it's not that I don't like it. Like I it's good music, you know, get you in your bag. But in terms of the level that people try to put him on, I just don't see why, you know.
The thing is with me though, I don't even see niggas putting him on that level. Like, I feel like he get left out of a lot of shit that he should be put in on.
I feel like people be putting him on that level a lot.
Hold on. Let's look at 10 years ago, 2012. Who was the hottest artist at that time? Future was breaking through. Meek Mill, Rick Ross, French Montana. Wayne was still on a pretty good wave. Of all those names, Future's really the only one that's really, and Drake. Drake and Future, the only two of them names that's really still in motion. So I just feel like Future gotta be on that pedestal.
Whatever, bro.
He gotta be.
Makes sense. It makes sense. You're right, but whatever. That's why I say I'm a hater. I think I'm just a hater. I don't know what it is. Like, I can't just be like, yeah, I feel you. I can't. I don't know. Yeah. Like, cause I just like
viewers out there. I literally have this shit right now. This nigga hurt this bad, bro. This nigga make my stomach hurt.
I just like I would rather put somebody else there over Future.
Ooh.
I don't know, and I knew you was coming with that question. I don't know.
We're gonna sit here till you figure it the fuck out.
Like, honestly, bro. I'll put my nigga Doug over Future. That is just me though.
Nah, hell no.
It wouldn't
That's
be
me though.
It wouldn't be Thug without Future.
Yeah, without Future.
You probably right. You probably right. That's the case for a lot of situations, but it's just me.
Donn trying to be philosopher and shit. This nigga
what you mean? No, I'm just saying that's like, I don't know.
Yo, this is wild. But I'm like a Future stan, bro. Like, I'm a fanatic, bro. So it's like, this is very disheartening to hear right now. It's hard for me to take this in, bro. It really is. It's crazy.
I ain't like the craziest Future fan, but I do see his place in the industry though. Is like up there. Like, he got to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't fuck with Drake neither though. So like, it's understandable. Like, I get it.
I don't fuck with Drake. I don't fuck with Future. I don't fuck with a lot of like the big mainstream shit, like the big artists. I just feel like there's a lot of smaller artists and, you know, just lesser known artists that have way more talent and are way more gifted and have a way better story and are telling way more of the truth, you know, of their truth anyway. And it's way more relatable, and I feel it way more than Future saying it or Drake saying it, you know? Because when they say it, it's kind of commercialized, it's kind of watered down, it's kind of like, you know,
corny in a way.
And they saying it, and then like a whole nother, like, I hate to say it, I don't know, it's just like they're reaching kids that don't have nothing in relation to me, you know what I mean, in a way. So like these other kids from other like cities and demographics and other environments, like they're seeing this shit just like I'm seeing. I'm not saying they don't have the right to or nothing like that, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it's too commercialized. Like, it's too big. It's too, like, I don't know. I don't feel it the same as if like a nigga from, you know, who still might have to go to the hood here and there type shit, or a nigga who, I don't know. I don't feel it the same. Like, when Jay be saying some cold shit, he be saying some punchlines about, oh, it's all right, but it ain't nothing too crazy. Like,
so
I feel like it's just Drake. A lot of shit I feel like it's just Drake saying it. So people are just like, if another nigga would have said a bar that Drake said, it won't get the recognition. It's just the fact that it's Drake, and it's the fact that it's Future. Like, a lot of times with these artists and with these people in the world, like, it's their name rather than what they actually doing. You know, like, I don't know.
This might be like, it's kind of pertaining to what we're talking about, but where would you put like Meek Mill? Like, do you think he's like that commercial artist? Do you still think he was like that street, like kind of like, I'm talking like at the peak of his career.
Looking at his development, you know what I mean, throughout his career, like he came in with like Flamers and shit. I don't know if you remember Flamers and stuff, and that was like some raw street vibes and street energy type shit, you know. And then he got signed, and then he dropped like Tupac Back. I don't know if you remember Tupac Back, but that was like, it was a jam back then. But if you look back on it, it's like, okay, you could definitely see it was an industry play. It was a, you know, a label play, you just got signed type shit,
Yeah.
you know, and then like his music, it never really took the full industry commercial way. And I feel like that's probably why, you know, Meek is where he is, you know, but he did take, you know, that route in a sense, you know, but he never went fully there, you know, like he's still in touch. He's still in touch with, you know, the inner city and the inner communities. I'm not saying these other artists aren't, so I don't want, you know, anybody to get on me for that, but I'm just saying Meek and his music, I just feel it, you know, and it just gives me that feeling. I still, that I don't know. It's like in the song he just dropped, Early Mornings. Like, bro, I felt like I feel that shit, and like I don't know, it's just a different feeling.
Yeah, Meek, so he for sure never lost touch. Even at the peak of his career, he would still drop diss tracks towards Cassidy and Gilly the Kid and like all that shit. Like he still could like go back to his roots. I feel some artists kind of lose touch of their roots, but Meek never really lost touch of it.
So I think that's a product of where he's from, though.
Yeah,
that's a product of being from the grit, from the grind, from Philly, from the mud.
Yeah,
like when I think about that, I think about Beanie Siegel. Like he was in a commercial like element, but he never went commercial. If that makes sense. Yeah. Like he was around Jay, Rockefeller, H.A.M, all that shit. He was around Kanye. Never went that route though. Not all the way completely. He had a couple, you know what I'm saying, but never went that route.
Yeah.
Product of Philly, man.
Yeah. I don't know. And I don't know. I just can't feel Cole. I mean, I can't feel Drake. I was about to say artists like Cole, like you can feel because their music is like a lot more personal, a lot more. Yeah. You feel me? I don't know. It's meant to reach somebody. Like with Drake, it's just you might just be looking for a vibe, might just be looking for a bar, might just be looking for a groove or something. It's like, all right, that's cool, bro. Teach them. Shit. Next episode is a big episode.
Yeah. Shit, huge. It's the biggest.
It's the one.
Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully we have it. Hopefully we can get it done.
Motherfuckers under my roof said, hey, you might be on the shade room after this shit.
Oh, for real though, everything,
Think it's some crazy shit to say. Yeah, I think it's some crazy shit to ask. Why the hell you fucking these other? I can't say it. I'm about to give it away. I was about to give it away.
Hey, that shit, it's funny you say that. I just seen him in the comments of this chick on TikTok. And everybody was like, oh shit, he in your comments, it's a wrap for us. Bad too.
I'm crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But shit, what this is, episode 27? I keep fucking it up.
Yeah, it's 27.
My age.
All right. Damn, all right.
Yeah.
Made me feel that shit. But no, there we have episode 27. It's your boy Donn.
Ace.
Maniaci. I ain't got nothing today. I ain't had time to prepare. I got to get the juices flowing. The creative juices flowing.
Crazy.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard, Maniaci.
I like how you do that shit on purpose.
The creative.
I see what he did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what he did there too. That's crazy.